Guys, I've gone mad. I tell you. So, about a year ago, I did a fun little hypothetical video about the 257 Weatherby being one of the best 1,000 yard target cartridges if you got it in a fast twist shooting these 135 grain Berger Hybrid target bullets. Now, fast forward 8 months, I decided to try a 165 grain AccuBond long range in my 270 Winchester, and lo and behold, my rifle really liked the bullet and it was stabilizing it, and it's been shooting extremely well, like under half MOA. Today's video, we're going to the range with a 135 grain Berger Hybrid target and a 257 Weatherby and a 1 in 10 twist using IMR 7828. This is going to be absolutely awesome, or it's going to fail. All right, guys, so the only shot that this has at working is because I'm at higher elevation. So the range I'm going to is at 5,100 feet, and elevation really helps out with stabilization. So that's really my only shot. I have my doubts. I don't know. I really don't think this will work, but crossing my fingers that it will. Just so you guys don't think I'm pulling a fast one on you, here's the 135 grain Berger that I'm putting in my 257 Weatherby.
Hey, Paul. Yeah. This is a load right after your own heart.
Why is that?
Polymer.
Well, that's what powder coat is a polymer, but there's two different kinds. And that looks like the other kind.
This is the Missouri bullet.
Yeah. I can't remember for sure.
Firing line is ready. Ready on the right.
Life gets complicated, huh?
20 years ago, and then I kind of got out of it, whatever. But then I started working at the Sportsman's Warehouse. Somebody was telling me about this just 2 days ago, and I was like,
All right, so first impressions. There's a lot more recoil than I'm used to. Now I'm shooting a 135 grain bullet. The other thing was, powder I'm using might not be the ideal powder, IMR 7828. From the very first shot, I was seeing small signs of pressure, all the way up until my last shot where it's a little too much pressure. And I'm just about to the target. Well, some of you are going to say, see, it doesn't stabilize. Some of you are going to be like, wow, it does. So I'll be honest, the group size isn't great, but the bullets are not keyholing. Let's see. Okay, this was 63 grains, 64, 65, and I was hitting a lot of pressure on 66. These look pretty stable to me. These are 30 caliber, and I know they are stable. So comparing them, they look pretty similar to me. Guys, I think this is gonna work. Okay, back from the range. Let's just compare bullet holes, 257 with a 92 grain bullet that it obviously stabilizes, compared to the 135 grain. They look identical to me. Due to pressure, I did not shoot one. This one would have been way too much. So next steps, I got two right next to each other with 63 and 64. So I think I'm just going to try a few groups around that and see if we can get ourselves a half decent group. You know, a lot of you are going to be saying just because it's not keyholing doesn't mean it's stabilizing well. And I completely understand. So we are on the Berger website using that Target 135 grain long range hybrid. So it has a G7 BC of 0.334, 135 grain. Muzzle velocity. I didn't get the muzzle velocities today, but I'm pretty confident I can get 3,200. And a 1 in 10 twist. The temperature today was 58 degrees and we're at 5,100 feet of elevation. Let's go ahead and see how bad it's. Yep, marginal stability. And the SG is 1.14. So not great. And what Berger says, your bullet stability is marginal. You may shoot good groups under these conditions, but the BC of the bullet will not be optimized. I absolutely believe it. So the BC is compromised by 11%, but even with that, it's still pretty high BC, especially for 25 caliber. So this makes sense. I think I'm going to be able to get good groups, even if the BC is not optimized. So we're not done with this video. I definitely want to show what this rifle can do with groups with this 135 grain. We'll see if we can get a half decent group with it. So today we are loading up with 78-28, 63 grain, 63.5, and 64, just to see what we can get, and hopefully I can get something sub MOA.
And put weapon on fire whenever you're ready.
Anything new? New? They talked to some people.
Or if you quit flying, get the higher score. If you're flying, going outside.
Put it in one of the logs. How would you set it up though? Put it in one of the logs.
Beautiful.
Oh, body target,
yeah,
not the
I
little
don't
circles,
think
but
you
the.
wanted
You see it? Yeah, not the little circles, but the. You see it?
I would read my scriptures and I would just redo them.
Hit low, huh?
Yeah, you're about what?
To the left of it. Right? Put the weapon on
Inch and a half, inch and a quarter, inch and a half lower than everything else.
Go a little lower.
Okay, whenever you're ready, just put it in the dirt.
Okay, sounds good. Ready?
I'm ready. 198.
Yeah, they have a shorter one.
The back, obviously have the back on it. The back, obviously have the back on it. Slide them.
Pounds.
Better?
And then let's see where you're coming in at. And then let's see where you're coming in at.
You're ready when you're ready. Okay. When you're ready. Okay. That was right next to the first one. Back from the range and a bit of mixed feelings. I definitely think these are stabilizing, but man, I was really hoping for a sub MOA group. First group, I got, I don't know, it's probably like a 1.3 inch group. First two shots were right next to each other, maybe a quarter MOA away. It's just that third shot was the flyer. And then the other groups, you know, first shot here, second, and then third. So we're just really close. I think we just need to tinker a little bit more. And remember, the velocity was basically 3,200 feet per second, just as I had hoped it would be. And man, there's a lot of potential with this.